There we go. What's going on, guys? Continuing my summer-long concept of not really recording and just being out and enjoying. And the wind's not going to cooperate anyway. But I'm out camping. But I did want to get a video out. And since winter's coming, I wanted to touch on these. Those are my Arctiv 8 winter insulated waterproof hiking boots. I'll put a link to the video I did last winter about those. Those are the $50 Amazon boots. Now, I do know that when I bought them, they were called Arctiv 8, and they were made by a company called Nordiv 8, and now it looks like they just go by the Nordiv 8 name, not the Arctiv 8. So if you're looking for them, I might call them Arctiv 8, but it's actually made by a company called Nordiv 8, and they're still the same price. Same boot, just I don't know why they got multiple names, but we're going to talk about them. They're still about the same price. Actually, looks like they're a little bit cheaper this year. They're down to about $45, which is nice. But yeah, so I use these. Yeah, so I used these all last winter, a good portion of last winter, and I wasn't gentle on them. I wasn't sure how well they would hold up, being only $50 and on Amazon, and never hearing of the brand. But if we take a look at it, let me set the tripod up here real quick. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. All right, so if we take a look. Now, these only got used on winter hikes, but the soles have held up really good. There's no, I thought maybe along the seams here they would split. I mean, there's a little separation here, but nothing really too bad, right? Did it come out right there? Nothing too bad, nothing like I expected. But they didn't fall apart. They were extremely warm. Even inside, you can see, I don't know if that's going to come out. You can still see the writing down there, right? So that didn't wear off. This shows you how much I really wore them. I didn't wear them as normal everyday boots. The only problem I found with these was that when you lace them all the way up to here, it was a little uncomfortable. These eyelets that they use are very stiff. This whole upper piece here is really stiff, and it kind of bothered my ankles because I'm not used to wearing boots this high. So all I did was I just would wrap around like this, and well, yeah, there we go. Wrap around like this and tie them down here instead of up here, and there was no problem. If you get into water above here in the snow, you're kind of done anyway, so I'm not too worried about water spilling over. But they did hold up well. They kept my feet warm, they kept my feet dry, and for $50, thumbs up. I'm really impressed with them. I'll be using them again this winter, and I'll just keep on using them until they just fall apart. Like I said, one of the nice things was they gave an extra set of laces, so I thought the laces would just fall apart, but they didn't. They held up pretty good. And I'll give you a look at the other boot here just to show you that they're holding up pretty good. I mean, there are some wear spots here, like right down here at the heel where my shoes always wear because of the way I walk, but all the way around they held up. And like I said, I wasn't particularly gentle with these. As I was hiking around, I would just put these through their paces, and if there was like icy slushy water and spots like that, I just tromp right through it and see what happened, and they held up. So again, like I said, these are the Arctiv 8. It's going to come through, Arctiv 8, and they now go by the Nordiv 8 name. Same company, same boot. Don't know why they changed it, but for $50, I don't think you can really go wrong. Size wise, I got these in a size 10.5, because that's usually what I wear, 10.5 to 11, depending on the boot make. I probably could have gone with a 10, But since they're winter boots, I wear wool socks anyway, and I tend to wear a second layer of sock, like a thinner sock. So it was fine. My feet didn't slide around too much. I might go a half a size smaller, but it's hard to tell when you're buying shoes online that you've never actually put on your feet. But it's not, a half a size isn't that big of a deal, at least not for me. So yeah, if you're looking at cheap winter boots, I'm not associated with them in any way. I don't have any kind of affiliate status with them. They're just decent boots that I found online. And if you're not going to go do mountaineering or anything crazy like that, where you could be out for weeks at a time in the snow and ice, then they're good. They're good for like day hikes, overnight backpacking, stuff like that. Maybe a couple days, you'd be fine. Yeah, for 50 bucks, not a bad deal. So if you're looking at these on Amazon or anywhere else that might sell these, pretty decent deal. Of course, you want your left and your right going the right way, but you get what you get. So there we go. That's a look at those boots. I'm gonna get back to camping and enjoying and listening to planes and wind. I'll see you in the next. That would have been so cool if that would have worked. Just plop it down. Maybe it's not. I'll just hold it.